taste. I don't know what just happened there. Let's just ignore that, shall we? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday, y'all. Yikes. That was a lot of paint. Just gonna get right into it. Hi, Cranston. How are you on this fine Friday? I'm doing okay. I'm glad it's Friday. TGIF and all that. Next week is Adepticon, so that's exciting. Looking forward to meeting a bunch of folks that I've never met and meeting a bunch of people that I have met again. Hanging out with people. Oh, that's actually quite a bit lighter. I thought it was going to be darker than that. Okay, that's a little bit better. Gen Con is enough yearly socialization. Yeah, I feel it. We'll see. We'll see how much I like Adepticon. I'm like, I feel like ReaperCon is gonna be the for sure convention that I have to go to every year. We'll see how Adepticon feels. I'm not sure, but We'll see. I've never been to Gen Con, so. What kind of convention is Gen Con? Hi, James. Like, obviously, ReaperCon is for Reaper stuff, so 50% board games, 30% RPGs. Oh, okay. I'm very much into the, like, taking classes at conventions scene. I really like taking painting classes. That's like the first year I went to ReaperCon, I took 11 classes. The second year I took 12. I think this past year I only took 8. Maybe it was more. I don't remember. Maybe it was less. I still took a lot of classes though. Honestly, like, that's the thing I enjoy the most out of going to conventions outside of hanging out with people is like sitting and taking classes to learn specific things. It's very, very fun. I did one game with the Petros twins. Evil Twin Mason and Good Twin Fletcher. But that was it. It was very fast, too. It felt way faster than I think it was meant to feel. It was also really late. I feel like I don't want to start a game at like 9 p.m. and play until 1. Like, that's too late. I'm too old! I'm too old for that. That's a lot of people. 60 to 80,000 people. Yeah, that's a quite the convention. I like going around looking about comic villages demonstration floors. Yeah. Yeah. That's always fun. The only other convention that I've been to is PAX. Right? PAX Prime, PAX West, whatever you want to call it. Seeing people's demos and getting to play games that haven't come out yet is pretty cool. You can always tell in the like indie section how passionate the developers are. It's pretty neat. Hi, Master Silverhand. I have a runny nose a little bit. constant runny nose. It's the most annoying thing ever. Okay. But yeah, next week I will be at Adepticon. I'll probably stream on Tuesday. And then I leave. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm not going to be able to stream on Tuesday. Maybe I'll be able to. I have to bring my doggies to the person. Wizard Oak, hello. Super hard to see on cam? To see what? You're glazing? Oh. I didn't see your ask there. Kind of, yeah. I'm using a very thin coat of the yellow, the light yellow. Yeah, I know it's hard to see. I can actually probably see this color better in person than y'all can see on the camera. It's a very light yellow. It's the non-metallic metal triad. I should go to a convention again. I miss the artists. Yeah. I really like talking to people that are passionate about what they do. It doesn't actually matter what it is. Whether it's, you know, miniatures or video games or tabletop or whatever. It's all fun. Listening to a passionate person go on about their passion is usually pretty entertaining, even if you're not super into whatever it is they're talking about. Looking forward to Comic-Con. Comic-Cons, yeah. I've never been to a Comic-Con. I should go. There's a convention here called SakuraCon that I think would be neat. I like visiting just like artist alleys as well. Going and seeing all the cool stuff that artists make is fun. You miss it for 3 years, yep. I was supposed to go to Adepticon. This is supposed to be my third Adepticon. This is gonna be my first Adepticon. So, I feel it. Got surprised at my last Comic-Con, bumped into 5 artists of webcomics I read. Got a little excited, sent me dish to my friend. I'm sure your friend would understand. It's funny. You're like, sorry man, I met some people I really obsess about. Gotta hang out with them for a little while. I don't think I'm gonna highlight up the cloak and stuff, or the shirt too much. I think that's actually probably fine. Aw, thank you! Yeah, I stopped painting for like a while, so, you know, it's been a minute. This is the last thing I finished. This guy right here. This guy. Saving money for September. Part of my voluntary work. I work with a youth group for autistic teens and children. That's good. To this day, my bookshelf has their books. Feels good. That's awesome. That's seriously so much fun. Like, so neat when you get to meet somebody that you admire. I think Cora left, yeah. She did. I'm gonna use this purple. We'll see how this turns out. I don't want to change the color of this blue too much. No boofs. No, she was there, but then she left. I think she got warm because we were just playing right before stream. Trying to teach them my hobbies, which I am starting a hobbies and wargaming club. That's awesome. That's so much fun. Yeah, we're not gonna do too much here. When I worked with kids, I did a crochet club. And I bought a bunch of crochet needles and yarn. And I taught them how to crochet. 40K in AOS, gonna do my first non-Warhammer project tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I have some Warhammer stuff, but not really a ton. Warhammer is very, very expensive. I feel like I'm just changing the whole color here, which I'm not meaning to do. Miss Marvel, nice. I need to get an actual blue. 1 second. I thought I had one. Did I bring it over here and just put it down somewhere? I guess not. Got it along with a magnifying glass. Nice. Magnifying glasses, yeah. You need to get some new brushes. Yeah. Brushes that I like were hard to find for a little while. Oh, goodness. What is going on with this paint? Calm down, paint. Like they were a hot commodity for a little while. Had had to wait. I got a bunch of broken toads. They're really good. I like them. Should try making some of my D&D characters as wargaming models. Yeah, you should. That would be neat. There's cheap local art shop. Nice. Nice, Wheel. Yeah, that's true. A Dullahan Ranger Nerf A feline, Steve. I use these ones for dry brushing. They're at the dollar store. They're the Wet n Wild small eyeshadow brush, or the large eyeshadow brush is actually probably better. But yeah, these are from the Dollar Tree. They're very good for dry brushing. Look at this one. This one could probably get cleaned. This one's pretty bad. But it's from the Dollar Tree, the dollar store, so I don't really care that much. Yeah, makeup brushes are really good for dry brushing. Like, they have brushes that you can get that are specifically for dry brushing, but they're way more expensive. If it gets bad, toss it and get another. Exactly. I still use that one because I don't know why. I just haven't tossed it yet. I don't dry brush enough to, yeah, same. I dry brush sometimes, but not a ton. Yep, exactly. You kill them fast anyways. There's no point in buying expensive ones. I like to dry brush stone a lot. I think dry brushing stone is the way to go. And fur. Dry brushing fur is good too. My mom finally accepted my hobby of it. Will help with my mental health. I have very bad anxiety due to COVID. Oh, that's not good. Well, I'm glad that your mom is cool with it. Oh, shoot. I got blue on his hat. Your hat's not supposed to be that color. Stone and makeup brush is crazy good. Yeah, exactly. My mom is constantly telling me, why aren't you painting more? Well, that's because she does it too. Your mom also paints, doesn't she, Swill? Not to anything more than basic, yeah. I just can't leave this poor guy's extremities alone. Keep accidentally painting things that are not supposed to be painted. Just paint it on his thumb. She doesn't like details. I feel that. Sometimes can get a little bit tedious to paint details. Wizard Oak, that's gonna depend on your personal preference. I like these ones, these Broken Toads. I'm also a very big fan of the Raphael brand. Raphael 8404. These ones are more expensive. These ones are still, you know, they're not super cheap. I like these ones because they have, hold on. They have a similar-ish shape. They have a little bit of a fatter body, which I like the fat body. And they come to a really, 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 really sharp point. The only thing is you have to take care of these brushes, otherwise they start to fray. I'll show you an example, actually. So here's one. These two are the exact same brush. These two are the exact same brush, but look at one versus the other. I used this one for like 2 years. You can see now that the point is kind of lost. So at some point you will have to you know, your brush isn't gonna stay good forever. It's gonna lose the point, but the point is important. You wanna try to keep a good point on your brush. Army Painter, I'm not gonna lie to you, is not great, in my opinion. Army Painter is what I also started with, and I would suggest against getting Army Painter if you can afford something more expensive. Army Painter is cheap, and the reason it's cheap is because it's cheap. Most of the paint that I use are the MSP, the Reaper. These are Reaper paints. If you can see behind me, Reaper paints. All Reaper paints. I also use, I have the Scale 75 line, which I really, really like too. They're in a drawer. I don't have them out and displayed. There are, Vallejo is a good option if you have access to Vallejo. I'm trying to think of other paint brands. Those are all my Scale 75s. Oh, Pro Acryl is good too. If you like Pro Acryl, this brand right here. This is a good brand too. I don't know where you live, Wizard Oak, so I don't know what's accessible to you. Yeah, the Monument paints. Honestly, any of those are good. Again, it's gonna depend on you, right? And I'll tell you, the reason why I don't like Army Painter is because they take a lot to shake. Like, you have to shake them like insanely crazy. I'm from and living in Northern Ireland. Oh, that's awesome. I lived in Belfast for like 3 months. Let me show you an example of something that I painted with Army Painter. Hold on. This guy right here. So they take a lot more shaking. So essentially paint includes the pigment of the paint and the, oh God, what is it called? My brain just died. I did go to a city called Derry. It includes the pigment and the medium. Thank you. With Army Painter, the medium and the pigment separates a lot, and it separates fast. So like, essentially when you're squeezing paint out of an Army Painter bottle, if it's clear, that's the medium. You're squeezing out all of the medium. You've got to shake it like crazy to get the two to mix back together. Pretty much every time you use it. The other thing I don't like about it is it's shiny. Like, I think it's likely because of the medium, but it's a lot more glossy. The finish is more glossy. From what I've noticed, the finish is more glossy. And you don't always want your finish to be glossy, right? You want it to be matte most of the time. Trying to see if I have anything else that I use. Oh yeah, this girl. This girl, I also used Army Painter to paint her. These are obviously really, really old things, by the way, you guys. That's why the quality of them is very different from how I paint now. But look at her skin. It's like actively shiny. This is Army Painter paints. The same thing with this thing. And again, I think it's because of the medium. Like, I didn't mix it back all the way. But yeah. You might be able to get Vallejo in Ireland. I actually am not sure. You might be able to get Vallejo. I think Vallejo is a European brand, isn't it? Most of the GW paints are pretty good. The dark GW paints, especially if you do non-metallic metal, you don't want it shiny. I threw all of my Army Painter paints away. Trash is where they belong. Yeah, I feel like that's very contentious. Like, Army Painter, when people mention Army Painter, people are like, "Brr!" Monument is shipping to the EU as well. There you go. The only place selling GW is Upcoming Gaming Center. Like, GW are okay. They're just more expensive. I hate the bottles. And yes, you have to thin them down quite a lot. One of the reasons why I like Reaper is because I don't have to thin them down too much. Like, obviously, you're always going to have to thin your paints a little bit, but you don't have to do it a ton, which I like. Oh. Yeah, let's paint the leather. I'm not gonna highlight down his whatever that thing is too much. Where's my other leather? Is this it? Yeah. Dark ones are good, but their light ones need like 8 coats. Oh, gotcha. Hi, Megan. Hi, Moon. Yes, Adepticon hype is real. The better to smell pies with. When I showed... I literally almost dumped this paint into my palette. I'm glad that I looked and I noticed that the topper got stuck before I did that, because that would have been awful. How did that even happen? I've never seen that happen before. It's not coming out. I must have closed the bottle with a whole bunch of paint like stuck in the top. There we go. Come on. Come out, you. Why are you doing this to me? Can we not? It won't come out. All right, I got tweezers. The tweezers did it. Okay. Yeah, I do have a Fiskars mat. Yeah. Yep. Oh, paint bubble. Ow! Okay. Yeah, look at all that paint in there. No wonder. Go Sweden. I actually have two. Oh wait, the other one's not under here. I brought it downstairs. I've got a couple of them though. I love the self-healing mats, especially when you're cutting stuff. It's very good. Look at all this paint in the top of this bottle. How did that even happen? Look at that. Oh, whoa! Whoa, Master Silverhand, what the heck? Holy moly. Did you do that on accident? I'm confused. What is happening? What is happening? That scared me. Holy moly. It's been a while. You don't have to do that. What is happening? My notifications or whatever are going crazy. Wizard Oak, thank you for the follow. Hi, Jarrett. I got spooked. You did me a spook there. You done spooked me. I appreciate it though. Thank you so much, Master Silverhand. Holy cow. You gifted more subs than people that are even in the channel right now. You did the spook. What was I even doing? Oh yes, weather. Suicide Prinny, hello. How are you? So many ring-a-ding-dings sounds. Yeah, Prinny missed it. That's okay. At least a whole bunch of names that I recognize got the subs. Celtic Boar, hi! Wait, what was that? Was that a new sub? Like, no, but somebody that hadn't ever been subbed before? I think it was. It's just funny that every other person so far has been a resub, and Trouble was the only, like, new person that had never been subbed before to get one. Because I guess it's a different sound. That's too funny. You're so sweet, though. Thank you. There's... Oh, no, that was the resub sound. Maybe it's... No, the other one sounded different. It was like... Seriously, though, thank you. Thank you for that. Very sweet. Like that. Tazalanche got a sub. Oh, that's a follower. Oh yeah, that was a Wizard Oak follow. It finally got through all this gifted subs. Took a while, because it was 20, you crazy person. Silverhand, I didn't paint for like 3 months. I didn't stream for like 3 months, because my stress takes over sometimes. Welcome, ZZZ. I'm not gonna spell it. Better go get some sleep. All right, Wizard Oak, have a good night. You and other peeps. Yeah, that's fair. It's true. Feels bad, man. Feels bad to let your stress completely, like, destroy your hobby. Sometimes, though, you just gotta take a break. You just gotta work it out. And all that business. What is this? Master Silverhand. Thank you for gifting a sub to Suicide Printing. You're crazy! You a crazy person. You got that bottle that looks like a baby bottle, but it's supposed to be a paint bottle now next to your name. My lack of badge was triggering some OD OCD. Yep, it happens. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like me. Wait, Master Silverhand, you're not even subbed. You yourself aren't even subbed. You can't? You can't sub? You can only gift? No take, only throw? I only have one sub on Twitch. Who is your soul sub? Who's the lucky individual that gets your sub? I've been gifted subs to channels that I've never watched, and I think it's because sometimes I'll leave my computer on or whatever. And like raid trains will go around to whoever I'm watching, and so I'm not actually like watching. But sometimes I'll just log in and be like, you were gifted a sub to blah blah blah, and I'm like, to who? Who is this? Think Mike. All right, well, I don't know if I can fix that. Let me see. Boy. There. Wait. It's not working. Why isn't it working? It's not working. Complete! Complete! It's not working! I'm trying to gift you a sub to my channel and it's not working! I'm clicking complete purchase and it's not doing anything. Come on! It won't let me do it. It won't let me gift you a sub. Alright, well, I tried. I tried! It won't work! Get out of here, tweezers. Back, thank you. Oh, is that why it wouldn't let me do it? I'm like clicking the button and it's like, no, it's not working. All right, well, I tried. Thank you, Nevek. I don't know why I couldn't do it. I tried so hard. I clicked it so many times. I exited, I went back in. I tried. I swear. I clicked the complete purchase button so many times and it's just like do 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 do. Palooka paints. Wow, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Palooka, what were you painting? Hello. What were you painting, Palooka? Belgar. Iron Hammer. Almost done. Nice. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know, it's Friday and all that business. We're just painting Tub. Our hero Tub. The pie maker. We're doing the whole TGIF thing. I didn't even have like a very stressful week. I had kind of a sad week. But it wasn't, you know, it wasn't super stressful. I was able to sit and actually like get a bunch of work done. But next week is Adepticon and I'm looking forward to that. So he is a hefty dwarf. Yes, most dwarves are hefty, I think. But that's okay. He's got to test all of his food to make sure that it's good. So that'll put the pounds on, you know? So I don't understand how like any chefs or anything aren't on the larger side. Like, I don't know how you can be a chef and be thin. Unless you're like constantly running around and you're hardly eating any of the food, you're just like very, very minimally tasting it. But there's absolutely no way I'd be able to put food in my mouth and not, you know, like eat it, you know? You know what I mean? You never have time to eat. There you go. That's fair. Every kitchen I worked at, you ate as you worked. That's fair. That's very fair. Yeah, you're also like on your feet, right? Like you're running around a lot. Okay. Most people smoke and get you take breaks. It's nonstop from the second you get to prepping to boom, your shift is done and you have to clean up. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, that's also fair. The work stress stopping as soon as you're done. Right? Because it's like, it's not like you have to think about work when you're not at work. I guess to be fair, most people don't have to think about work when they're not at work, but a lot of people do think about work when they're not at work. If you're any good, you just autopilot. Yeah, that's true. When you own your own business, you're always on. Yeah. I don't even own my own business, and sometimes I find myself getting ideas for things as I'm literally falling asleep, and then I grab my phone to write the idea down really quick before I forget. Oh, no Adepticon for Univec. Yeah, I know a lot of folks that are in Canada that wanted to come that decided not to this year because of restrictions and potential of getting stuck and all that. It's really hard. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm excited that I'm finally able to go this year. That it's finally on this year for me to go, you know? I was supposed to go 2 years ago. And it was canceled, so I couldn't. And then last year, it was canceled again. So, this will be the first year I actually go. Which will be nice. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there are people that I've known now, like the entire time that I've been streaming and painting, that I haven't met in person yet. Some of which I will hopefully see there. I guess we'll see. I don't know who all is coming and who's not. I've listened to all Trapped Under Plastic Pods. Wait. Let me get my gray. I was like looking for my Dungeon Gray and I couldn't find it. You'll probably know next year. I mean, I'm planning to. I don't know yet. We'll see how this year goes, honestly. We'll see what happens in my life. I don't know. I have no plans to not go next year, but we'll see how things go this year even, right? Could be one of those things that I'm like, that was fun to go to once. But yeah, I mean, I don't have any plans to not go. I will for sure be at ReaperCon in September as well. Again, barring any weird life stuff that happens. But I've already got my VIP ticket. I've already got my hotel room booked for ReaperCon. The only things I don't have yet for ReaperCon are flights. So I will be there as well. Adepticon are great if you are very much into the miniature community. Hi, Chewy! Yeah, you like Tub? You like our Tub? Long time no see, Chewy. I hope that you are doing well. I like that a lot of YouTubers and such deny the NDA of Games Workshop. What do you mean? What do you mean? They denied the NDA? Did someone release something they weren't supposed to? Worship. NDA, wait. Workshop? Workshop. I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm assuming you're talking about Games Workshop. Otherwise, it's like any other geek con. I've only been to ReaperCon, so. They don't agree with it, yes. Ah, okay. Da, 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 da. I need to paint the pie. Hi, Braun. I'm just trying to kind of like make his shoes look a little bit shiny. I'm not trying to. He's got black shoes. Okay, that's fine. Hashtag spelling, yeah. Sometimes it's hard. What do I want to paint next? Let's paint this rolling pin. I need to get a color for it. Gonna use Nod Bone. Nod Bone. Does anybody here, or has anybody here played It Takes Two? James and I are playing It Takes Two right now, and it is ridiculously fun. I prefer to use my bone. I don't know what that means. The song, yes. No, the game, the video game. The vidgy game. It is ridiculously fun. If you like video games, there is a lot of enjoyment. It's like a bunch of games in one, honestly, I would say. It's like a platformer, but it is a co-op platformer that has a bunch of like different mini games within it. So it is very, very fun. Anyway. We've been playing it the past couple nights and getting a lot of enjoyment out of it. I'm gonna try not to lose the lines to differentiate the hand from the rolling pin here, because they are pretty close in color. If I go too close, I'm gonna lose that line, and I don't want to lose that line, so I'm gonna be kind of careful. Mosquito Boy, yes, I am back. I've been back for a couple weeks. I think this is week 3? Yeah, I think so. But yes, I am back. I'm hoping to never get so stressed out that I stop streaming for 3 months again. That's the goal. Is to never let that happen again. I hope you've been well. What are everyone's plans this weekend? Is anybody doing anything fun? I have a bunch of stuff. Hi, bud. You want to come say hi to the people? Yeah? You're too close to the camera. Over here. Over here. Good boy. Over here. Over here. Sit. Right there. Right there. There you go. I mean, I guess that's better. You're too close to the camera. The camera's right here, look. He's like, what the heck, Mom? That's all I wanted. You can go now. That's it. He's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. He's gonna come sit under my feet. There he is. What a boy. What a boy. Thank you. Thank you for the kisses. He has no idea what's going on. They have big dog bodies. The only thing that's small about them is their legs. They're like regular sized dogs, just with short legs. It's actually quite funny. When I try to buy stuff for them, I have to get medium-sized dog items because that's the size of their like chest and stuff. They're medium-sized. They just got the short legs. I like your barker. Yeah, they're goofy. Goofy babies. He's a good barker. He barks at everything. Or are you saying my baker? You did say baker. I'm an idiot. I read barker when that obviously says baker. 'Cause that's where I'm at with my brain power for this week. It's been used. My brain has been used up this week. He's serving you a well done chicken pot pie. Seems about right. Yeah, I just haven't painted the pie yet. Brain. Yeah, I have no brains left for this week. It's okay. Who needs brains to paint, right? Am I right? You don't think about it, you just do it. It's like instinct. I will say the one thing that I really like about going to conventions is meeting people and then actually being able to tie names to faces. So like Iffy Paints or Fan God, for example. Two people, I had no idea what they looked like. Like at all. I had no idea what they looked like. But now when I see their name in the channel, I see their face because I know what they look like now. That's the one thing I like. Or that's one of the things that I like. And one of the things that is a little bit hard is y'all know what I look like, but I don't know what any of you look like. And I keep saying this, but I'm gonna keep saying it. If you see me at a convention and you want to say hi, please say hi. Didn't know I was on. I'm here. I'm painting this baker. But yeah, if you see me and you want to say hi, please say hi. Please don't be shy. I'm choking myself with my sweater a lot. Yeah, he is, he does that a lot. It's like his favorite place is to have his head on my chair leg. Huh, bud. Appa. Appa. Like he doesn't move, he just looks up when I'm talking. He knows I'm talking about him. Appa. Yeah, he's a good boy. Boop. He doesn't want me to pet him. I'm trying to pet him so hard. He's like right out of my reach. My dog's resting on my leg. Aww. That's how you know a dog loves you. It just goes to sleep, resting its head on you, just staring at you. Bye, Xavier. Gotta go. Bye, Master Silverhand. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for all the gift subs. Seriously, I really appreciate it. I'd be nervous about people petting me too. That's fair. How you doing, Xavier? Whoops. Sona is a very fun character. Oh, goodness. Oh, you might actually be able to get to see the cat in the background. She's gonna come out. You can see her. You can see her a little bit in the back there. I don't think Appa knows that she was in here. Luna. 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 Luna! Why you ignore me? Luna! She doesn't care. She literally doesn't care. No, that's actually not the cat that smacked him. Luna doesn't really mess with the cats, and the cats don't actually mess with her. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Oh, he's gonna chase her. Are you gonna go see where she was sitting? What are you going over there for? Oh, she just came back. She's like, excuse me, this is my spot. Appa, get out of her spot, dude. She was sleeping there literally all day. Now she's trying to eat plastic because she wants to die. Don't, please don't. Hey, Luna. Luna. Hey. She's trying to commit suicide by eating plastic. Yes, he's home. He's downstairs playing probably Elden Ring, if I had to guess. Yep. Actually, wait, where is he? Yeah, yep, he's playing Elden Ring. All right, the dog left. Whipped cream from the can? Yep. Yep. Dog pics? I have like a billion dog pictures on my Instagram if you want some dog pictures, Xavier. I've got a ton of them. I hear a dog sneezing in the hallway. Who is sneezing in there? Luna is my cat. Luna is my cat. I have 2 cats and 2 dogs. Luna and Pancake are the cats, and Appa and Cora are the dogs. The one that was just sitting underneath me was Appa. Yeah, that's a pup. No, they're not twins. I can't wait until the ice cream stand opens the one weekly treats I did with her last That's cute. She likes whipped cream. Appa knows the sound of the whipped cream can too. It's like you give them whipped cream once and they're like, they know that sound. I think it's a very unique sound. Yeah, you give it to them once and they forever know what it is. That's like a... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm here. I like whipped cream. Whipped cream for me too? Please and thank you. Twisty treat. Yum. I can't really have ice cream because I don't eat sugars. I do not eat sugar anymore. It is delicious though. You're so pumped for your birthday? Are you doing something fun? You don't know yet? Oh, someone just came back. Guess he wanted more cuddles under the chair. Nope, can't have sugar. Any sugar. 0 sugar. I am on a diet, I guess. It's not necessarily a diet. It's basically like a life choice at this point. But I don't eat sugar. No sugar. Because sugar is massively, ridiculously addicting to me. And when I have sugar, I can't stop having sugar. So I would rather just not have it at all than have it once and then gain 30 pounds, because that seems to be what happens every single time. I completely lose control of my ability to not eat sugar when I eat it, and then I just don't stop eating it. And I have 0 self-control, so... That's the world we're in now. Sugar is more addictive than cocaine. Fun fact. It's true. And sugar is in, like, pretty much everything that we eat. Any processed food likely has sugar in it. Almost all of them do. I keep seeing, like, or I've heard multiple times that in the United States, bread should not even be called bread. It should be called cake because of how much sugar it has in it. Pretzels, sunflower seeds for me, lemonade. Yeah, it's definitely sweets for me. donuts, cookies, candy, cake. The UK and Subway is not allowed to call it bread. The sugar content is too high. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Isn't that crazy? A country that literally isn't allowed to call what most people consider bread because it has so much sugar in it. It's insane. Insane! It's true though. That might actually be why I thoroughly enjoy bread when I go to Japan. They have like bakeries all over the place in Japan. Japanese people really freaking love the French. And so they try to mimic a lot of French things. And so they have a lot of French-style bakeries in Japan. And the pastries and stuff are freaking amazing there. If I go to Japan, I will usually eat things that I wouldn't normally eat. They also don't have a ton of sweets there, though. I don't know if you just heard that moany groan, but that was the boy moaning, groaning underneath me. Japanese people don't eat a lot of sugary sweets. Or overly sweet sweets, I guess. Their desserts are a little bit more, I want to say plain, but I feel like plain isn't the right word. I guess it's like healthy, I guess, maybe? I don't actually know what the right word would be. Super legit Italian bread. How old is Riot? Like, the company, or how old is League of Legends, the game? Because League of Legends was released in October of 2009, but Riot was a company before that. I don't know. If you Google it, I'm sure Google will tell you how long Riot has been a company. Way before I started. I don't know how many years. Maybe like 2006? I've been there for 11 years, Xavier. Since 2011. I was like, the soup bowl bread from Panera and it has sesame seed all over. It's the best way I could explain it. That does sound really good. Yes. I am definitely a veteran at this point. Only about 50 people that currently work at the company have been there longer than me. So, yeah. I've been there a while. Sorry I was AFK, had to clean and such. Ah, no worries, Palooka. Thank you again for the raid. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night and a great weekend. Doggo took over my lap. League was just getting popular. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it was just getting popular. It was pretty popular at the time. They needed people. That's probably the only reason I got the job. So, yeah. I mean, I think League was already flourishing quite a bit when I started. I mean, I had played it for over a year. You know, I'd played it for over a year myself before I started working there. I don't play a ton anymore. But, you know, 12 years ago I did. I would love to work for a big time company as a voice actor. Well, you gotta start small. You gotta start small and work your way up. You're not just gonna get into something immediately. You've kind of gotta, you know, get out there and make a lot of things, contribute to a lot of things. You help him with voices for his fan games. That's cool. Yeah. It's literally just a single color with a wash on it. Oh, you play League, welcome aboard. Well, I was actually, they don't exist anymore. The program doesn't exist anymore. But there used to be, a volunteer program on their boards, their, like, forums way back in the day. And it was people that were, like, helpers. So they would help people on the boards with questions and stuff. It's called the Wrenchman program. I was like one of the Wrenchmen. So people would ask questions on their forums, on their boards, and I would go and I would answer the questions if I knew the answer. And Riot reached out to me. This was before I started working there, obviously, but Riot reached out to me and was like, hey, we've seen that you're a super helpful person and you're very positive and your answers are typically right. Do you want to have a different color name on the forums and help people if they come in with questions? And I was just like, sure. It was essentially just like a volunteer program type thing, but it was pretty cool. I like to help. Warwick reminds me of Vander from Arcane because of how he talks to Vi. Yeah, he's sleeping. He's a sleepy boy. He likes to sit under my chair. Like, these are my feet right here. I can't even put them down because I'm gonna put them on him if I do. Yeah, you sleepy boy. You sleepy boy. I know. You such sleepy boy. Yeah. He's like, okay, you can pet my tummy. I guess you can pet my tummy. Yeah. Hi, DA. I'm just giving Appa some belly rubs with my foot. Alright, I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry, bud. Oh, these are my leggings. I have my leggings over my socks. You can see. Those are my socks. My leggings are always too long because I'm short, so I tuck them in. I tuck them over my heel. Warwick is Vander. I don't know, man. I don't think you're gonna see season 2 of Arcane for a long time. Yeah, I was wearing this color today, so I had to wear the leggings that had the same color in them. It's a very fall-ish color. 6 years? I don't think it's gonna take 6 years. I don't think it's gonna take that long. It's definitely not this year, though, for sure, and probably maybe also not next year. I don't know. I don't know what their timeline is. How long did season 1 take? I don't know. I didn't work on it. I'm not sure. A long time, if I had to guess. It wouldn't take the same amount of time to make the second season versus the first season, though. It wouldn't take as long. Part of the reason for that is because when you are creating a show or a game or a whatever, a movie, when it's being actively worked on, you're already, and the story is done, you're already like writing the next story, you know? And you're probably also storyboarding and all that stuff. So I don't think it's gonna take quite as long, but you know, who knows? Slayaway Camp? I don't know what Slayaway Camp is. Is that a show? Or a game? Oh, Reaper Miniatures with the raid. Hello, Reaper. Oh, it's a movie. Got it. We're just painting up tub here. This pie looks yummy. It's the wash is pooling a little bit weirdly, but I'll probably wash it again in the front. But yeah. What was going on in Reaper today? Was this the D&D game that y'all stream? I didn't start painting until about 3 years ago, Xavier. It's only been a few years since I've been painting. I started painting when I started playing Dungeons and Dragons, because I wanted my minis to look cool on the table. Yeah, my working at Riot and my painting are completely separate from each other. Working at Riot is my job. Painting minis is my hobby. Working at Riot supports my hobby, because I get to buy paints and buy minis and buy brushes. But yeah. Hi, Eddie. How you doing? Painting equals hobby / job. Next time you think you use it, we could try D&D. I started the minis you sent. I mean, we don't have to have minis to play D&D. You don't have to have minis to play. They're just one of those, like, cool extra things that help with the immersion factor. I mean, we could try a one-shot. I don't DM, though. I don't run the sessions. I'm usually just a person playing in the sessions. I've never been a DM before. Usually how D&D works is you have somebody who's telling the story and then you have the players that are participating in the story. I'm usually the player that's participating in the story. So we'd have to figure out who the DM would be. There's absolutely no way that I can go into how you play Dungeons and Dragons right now. There's about thousands of dollars of books worth how to play D&D. It's I guess I can TLDR it. Your character has a bunch of stats and you roll a d20 to try to figure out whether or not you're successful in what you want to do or not. Hey, a 9. Ooh, a 19. That's good. That's a good roll. Anyway, it is a lot of explanation. Yeah, you could get the starter kit. The starter kit's really good. Honestly, Xavier, if you're curious about how to play D&D, I would suggest looking up some YouTube videos. Because there are many, many, many different ways on how to play D&D. There are many different editions. There's also other games like Pathfinder that are all tabletop RPGs. D&D is not the only one. I play D&D 5th edition, but there are many, many games that you can choose from and many different play styles, and kind of everybody's is a little bit different. Some people are very by the books and only allow you to do things by the books, and some people are just play it loose. Watching is not as fun as playing it. Sometimes it can be. If you find a really good group that you like watching, it can be. D&D is just a set of rules for deciding how hard it is for a player to do something cool. Yeah, exactly. I see a starter hand guide at Walmart. I will check it out. Yeah. It's basically a cooperative storytelling game. You make a character, your character has stats, your character has a personality, and it's open world, so you can basically do whatever you want, whenever you want, but there are consequences to everything that you do, just like there are in the real world. So if you just want to go and murder everyone, you can do that. The only problem is you'll end up probably getting in fights with town guards and stuff and getting killed yourself or captured or whatever. So it's very open to whatever you want to do, however you want to play. But usually there's a core story. Like the very first campaign that I did was very loosely based off of a campaign called Storm King's Thunder, which is all about giants and how giants were taking over the world, essentially, and the reason why that was happening, and like we were going and trying to stop them and stuff like that. Rage, like Doomslayer rage. I don't know what that personality is, but again, you gotta remember there's consequences just like in real life. So if you go and just kill a bunch of people, you're probably not gonna have a good time, especially early, because early on you could die very fast. It's like starting a video game character. You know, you're very weak. You're very easy to murder. The more time goes on, the more powerful you get, but Yeah. Also, depending on the story, you might not want to just go and rage and kill everyone. Right? Like, if the goal of that specific game is to, like, save a town, you're not gonna save a town by killing everyone in the town. You're gonna want to actually, like, do things that help. But again, depends on you, depends on your dungeon master, depends on the story that's happening. It depends on a whole bunch of things. Did you ever play WoW? He doesn't kill people, he kills demons. Oh. Gotcha. Well, I mean, same deal. You find out that the biggest, baddest demon is in one spot, you're probably not gonna immediately go there to try to kill it, because you'll probably get murdered. It'd be like skipping to the final boss in a game without leveling up first. Your character would just immediately die. D&D is not like Dark Souls. I mean, I guess there are similarities in any game because it's you fighting the enemy. Like I said, you have a character that you start with that has stats. Thank you. Yeah, my I just redid them the other day. Shiny. But yeah, anyway. It's a fun game to play. It's a fun game to get into. The very first D&D session that I watched was at PAX like many years ago, and it was hilarious. It was the Penny Arcade guys playing D&D together, and it was the funniest thing that I think I'd seen in a long time because they were really, really goofy role players. Yeah. Pie. Pie. You sparkle like a princess. Do I cook? I usually do not cook. James cooks way more often than I cook. And I wouldn't necessarily say that what I do is cooking when I do it. I like to throw things in the oven. The microwave, not the oven. James cooking is pretty good though. What? Do I like pie? Are you asking if I like pie? I'm confused. His cooking is great. He is a great cook. We tend to eat a lot of pre-made stuff. Like, I get a lot of stuff that you basically just have to heat up from Costco. So, like, chicken sausages or, like, meatballs, things like that. That kind of just require you to throw them in the microwave or literally just heat them up. We eat a lot of foods like that because they're easy and kind of we both don't really like cooking that much. I'm also not picky when it comes to food. I'll eat whatever is around. Yeah, exactly. I really like to just like microwave up some vegetables, and that's what I'll eat a lot of the time. It's like just make some veggies. Eat veggies. Yeah, he snores. I don't think he snores as much as he used to, though. He's lost a little bit of weight, and as he's been losing weight, he's like stopping snoring. I think that happens. But he still does sometimes. It's not as loud as it used to be, though. What about puppies? Brussels sprouts cut in half, fried with little chunks of bacon, onion, and parmesan on top is my go-to lazy meal. That sounds amazing, actually, and that would definitely be keto as well. One day the family wants to say hi wins a day you're free? What do you mean? They want to say hi. I dropped 50 pounds on keto. Yeah. Yeah, Nevik. Yeah, keto is really good for getting all that pesky weight off. It's pretty nice. Oh. I mean, you can talk to James whenever. I mean, I'm not actually free this weekend. We'd probably be free too late to talk this weekend. When we would be free. It'd be way too late your time. Used to cycle. I wish I did anything that you could consider exercise. I don't do anything. I'm very, very lazy. It's pretty bad, actually. You should, Xavier, just text James. Y'all can sort out a video call. Usually when he's home, I'm home, so... I feel like I'm not doing... I guess this is okay. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm not doing this very well, but I guess it looks alright. It is unlikely that we'll be able to visit anytime soon, but we'll definitely try to get down there again at some point. We're going to Chicago next week. I know that James's parents said that they wanted to come over here at some point. I don't know if they're still going to or not, though. Anytime soon. But I told them that they were more than happy to stay with us if they do. Just the beard, like, I feel like I'm not doing the colors right on here. I don't know. I guess it's fine. Yeah, Julie had surgery, but you'll never know. Yeah, I heard about it. I think he's done, except for the base, but I'm not too worried about the base. He has sun-kissed highlights. Yeah, I gave him freckles. I'll show you, hold on. Can you see his freckles? His little teeth. There we go. Somebody suggested that because I was making him a ginger, I should give him freckles, and I was like, you know what? You're right. It's like us pale people. We've got freckles, it's true. Nivek, I'm actually about to head because I'm done. He's done. I think I'm gonna leave him there. Is Cora barking? I feel like maybe she was. And then Appa just ran away. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm about to end. Who was it that was looking for a raid target? Because I don't want to raid into somebody that's about to leave. Was it another mini painter by any chance? Oh, okay. I might raid into, let me see. Let's see who's online. What is happening? Yeah. 99% of what I watch on Twitch is mini painters. Yeah. Oh, what about? Is that an ad? Oh, that is an ad. What a weird ad. It looks like Twitch, but it's an ad. I'm just checking to I'm double checking to make sure that the person I'm going to raid into is actually painting. I think they are, but we'll see. Once I get through these ads. There we go. Oh, CVP is painting? Oh, you know what? We will raid into CVP because we never have. So we're gonna do that. We will do that. CVP it is. All right, let's start this raid. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I finished this guy. Surprisingly enough, I didn't think that I would. I mean, again, I still need to paint the base, but the rest of him is painted. We got a mini painted. Look at that. Look at that. We did it. Thank y'all for hanging out. I'll be back on Sunday with something new to paint. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. Thank you, GA. All right. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I'll be back on Sunday, likely with a potentially shorter stream because I have many, many things that I have to do this weekend. So we'll see. But yes, I will hopefully be back then. I don't know why I just does that once in a while. That's weird. All right. I hope you're all staying happy and healthy, and we will see you again on Sunday. Bye.